45s, it blew out and blew all of that out. Yeah. That was a fix that they tried fixing a week ago. But it's definitely a little puzzling. All right, good morning, channel. Monday morning here for your boy, and it is off to the races this morning. We've got 2 weeks left till Christmas. All the boys get to sit at home for Christmas and New Year's. That's part of their bonus. We've got about 6 jobs that we've got to absolutely kill if we're going to do that. Well, we killed one of them last week. We got about 5 left to go. Just got a pretty awesome little phone call from a local entity around here. They had an 18-inch waterline blowout over the weekend. They know we do emergency municipality work, and we're heading out there to go put our eyes on it. From what I understand, it's an 18-inch water main that's feeding most of the city, and it is down right now, obviously. So it's blowing out and gushing, and we're gonna go get it fixed. I don't know if it's still actively gushing, if it's down, what the story is, but the city called us. We're about 45 minutes out. We're gonna rush down there. You guys heard me on the phone with Mr. Jim, trying to make sure our truck's ready. I've got a Traco reserved, a rental Traco. I can't pull it off of a job. That doesn't make much sense right now. Trying to wrap up the 7-8 jobs, and we're trying to wrap up. Man, lots happening in the world. We had our Christmas party Saturday night, had everybody come out. The vibe was probably the best vibe that I've ever had as a bunch. Coming and hanging out, playing some poker, we played some blackjack, drank some drinks, we ate some wonderful tacos. It was just overall just a wonderful time. But it's Monday, the phones are ringing, let's get to it. But I see him digging down here. In the woods. Oh my Jeebus. Oh my freaking Jeebus. Holy frack. Huh? What's it feeding?
Tawny Town.
All of Tawny Town? Jesus Christ. So you're running off of storage in your towers right now?
We got an emergency connection to Springdale.
Okay, so we've got a little time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that was my number one question. I'm gonna go ahead and get emergency locate going. Get the high maxes out of it. We'll put you some long sleeves in there, hopefully, if the 45s are still in place.
Solid sleeves and mega bugs, yeah.
Okay.
And we should have all of that.
Do you want to all thread them together? Just a little bit of extra safety here?
Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, let's put some duck lugs or eyelets on them, and just at least 2 bars either side, all thread them together. That way if it does go to ripping, she can rip. Okay, we'll all thread them together. I'll get some pumps coming. Probably, honestly, I don't think it'd be too far. I was gonna say, if we could use a vac, man, we'll make this. You guys don't have a vac, do you? I can get a vac coming. It ain't the end of the world. I just don't know if he'll reach this far. Either way, I'll get a vac coming. I've got a machine sitting there waiting. My truck is moving some stuff. He's gonna go pick up that machine, bring it here. We'll get them unloaded right off the side. I'll get an emergency locate called in. We'll get to digging.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm actually doing A-okay this morning. It's Monday. We got a good call from a local entity on an emergency water break. So I was going to give you a ring and put in an emergency locate, if that'd be okay.
That's wonderful. Are y'all on site or en route?
We are currently on site, yes ma'am.
Would you like an email sent to exc.com?
You're just making all the things come true today, Miss Caitlin. Yes, I would love that.
Wonderful.
All right, got our locate called in, emergency locate for that slop hole down there. And now I need to call Jim and get our machine en route. We've got basically 2 hours until about noon until the locate response happens.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. How's it going?
Good, good. Just got the wheel loader on.
Oh, you did? Of course you did. Of course you did. All right.
Yeah.
If you can be here for about noon, that's when I can start digging on my emergency locate. So you got some time.
Okay. All right. I'll see you around noon then.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right. Bye-bye. As long as that, let's call Heath and make him aware. Yo, bro.
Sorry, I was on the phone with Andy. What's up?
You're fine.
You're fine.
I need a crew here, bud. I need some studs. It's 18 inch. We got to have it on today. I got emergency locate called in. I'll have a machine here by noon. So we've got till noon, but I'm trying to figure this out. What have you seen so far from your end?
So, we're getting ready to slap this saddle and valve on. And then I'm just gonna have Andy come look at it. He's gonna take a picture, send it up to the powers above him, and then wait for an answer. So I would imagine you could probably have my whole crew, honestly.
So you, Nate, Wesley,
Wes
and
and Rusty.
Okay. Y'all better. Are you guys dressed warm and got some play around? I've got a vac truck en route. I got pumps en route. I've got a machine en route. But it's gonna be. We gotta have it on today. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Now don't get me wrong. It's gonna be some work. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be wet, nasty.
You betcha.
And it's right on the highway of Fort. Hey, bring some men working signs or utility work ahead signs and 2 sign stands at least, please, to get some of this traffic off of us.
It's gonna be that water main, but everything's exposed.
Yeah.
For that shutdown on Wednesday, shouldn't be anything too urgent. If you need help with anything today.
Oh, Zeus wants to come over and play in. Huh? You wanna have some
yeah.
fun, huh?
Play in the mud.
All right. Thank you, Jim. You're the man. All right, guys, so you guys have been hanging with us. You can see we got an 18-inch transmission feed line that feeds an entire working entity public water system. Luckily, they have a bypass from the other side of town from another local entity. If not, the whole town would be out of water. But we've got to do everything we can do to get this thing back up. You can see I've dug some benches in. Dakota's working on some benching on the other side. We've got good benching on this side. I feel good about it. Working on a few things, but I think our pipe, our original fix isn't even gonna work. So we're really gonna have to hit the drawing board. What we came out here to do, those 2 blue fittings you see, they have dismantled that pipe. That was a fix that they tried fixing a week ago and the fix blew out. Now it's caused even more. So instead of that pipe being nice and aligned like that, one's going this way, one's going that way. So we may have to take that 90 off. We may have to really get into something. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I gotta work that out though. And she finally blew, so they came and fixed that. But when it happened, that pressure did a little something and shoved that pipe one way or the other. We ain't getting a long sleeve on it, I don't believe. or two. What it takes sometimes. That's good on them impacts, huh? Good on that impact, huh? That's what I'm thinking too. We're taking the last fix. We just took them off. We're getting the old fix out right now. Basically kind of addressing, our pipes are sitting there like this. We're gonna see if a long sleeve will work. We're gonna see if we can fit them on, see what our distance is, kind of take a look at it. But it's definitely a little puzzling. Definitely a little, oh, I got a little something there, channel. Why don't you guys tell me about that? Huh? Just debating what we need to do. Play. Zeus, you got it? And Fernando's like, I'm out. Let's go, boys. Look, you can see it still. We got the city here to make a few decisions. Obviously, I can't just go tearing apart their water line for you. And for those guys that are wondering, I do have a state distribution license, and I am licensed to work actively on a live distribution main. And we have our contractor's license unlimited as well. But, oh God. So we're standing here waiting on parts. Let me make sure my mic's going for you guys. You can see we got a giant 18-inch 45 right there where Francisco's washing his Gatorade off. We've got an 18-inch pipe going here. I don't know if Will's shown the camera much, but there's such a dog leg in these two connections. It's really hard to move 18-inch ductile iron pipe and put it together. Just if it's not literally whoop, right together like that, it ain't gonna hold. If it's cockeyed and cockeyed like this, like we're facing, got to make some adjustments, got to put a directional fitting in there. So we're working with the city right now, asking them, hey, you want something in there? 11 1/4, what do you want? Bring it to us, we'll get it in there. We've offered 5 or 6 solutions that we think we can do without that fitting. And we're here now and we're getting it fixed. Pipes out, look at him. Look at him, what a G! Look at him. Agua? I thought he was gonna drink it. I thought, yeah! Like we done this before. Hey, let's roll that. Line that up first. Before you get your gasket in there, line it up. We may have to take the tension off of it. Is the angle right, boys? Angle. Yeah, you like it? So guys, after day one, we came to a resolution of we didn't have enough deflection in between our long sleeve in our fix, and none of us felt comfortable bolting up what we had for parts there. Missing a couple of parts. We went back, got with the city. They were there on site. Hey guys, look, bring us these couple of parts in the morning. Our concrete anchor collar poured below the pipe tomorrow morning, and we'll bolt everything back up together all in one go. So day two, we got the parts we needed. We kind of backed up just a little bit, and we all thought about it, maybe the best solution. So we slid. We basically took an 8-foot piece of pipe and cut it into 3 4-foot sections. But once we got our bell on there, we then had enough deflection. We had a deflection point between our bell and our fitting to make that connection. We then turn around, pour concrete later that day underneath the line, and we put some all thread in it, and basically where we could put a strap over the line and really hold all of that fitting together. About 3 yards of 2.5 3 yards of mud below that line. And as you can see, we went probably 2 to 3 foot deeper than where they were standing there previously. So got it all put together. We were other than that, day 2, we finished up day 2. We had everything bolted together, concrete poured. Felt really good about our fix. The city felt really good about our fix. And I need you guys to understand, this was city directed. I, in my personal opinion, would have done a few things differently, but would have cost quite a bit more money. And I totally understand the municipality's reasoning for what we did. So moving forward on that, we got with the city. We got with the city the next day. They started charging the line up and start blowing off hydrants and working their way down to get this thing back in active and working order. It was a crazy cool experience. Can't thank the entity enough for giving us a ring and making us their first call, and then ensuring that the boys jumped out there and they enjoyed it. They enjoyed the crap out of this job and emergency utility work. It's what we're good at. It's what I started out doing from the beginning. So, hope you guys have loved this video. Hit that like and sub button if you haven't. We got a ton of cool content coming.